A London court recently delivered a significant legal triumph for Prince Harry in his protracted legal battle against a British tabloid publisher, marking a pivotal moment in his ongoing struggle against media intrusion into his private affairs. The court ruling, which acknowledged Prince Harry and others as victims of widespread and habitual phone hacking, stands as an uncommon instance where a member of the British royal family has resorted to legal channels to seek justice against the press. This decision may potentially set a precedent with far-reaching consequences for other public figures and celebrities who have similarly accused tabloids of resorting to phone tapping to unearth and publish compromising stories. Prince Harry was awarded an unprecedented amount in damages for his phone hacking lawsuit. Hear all about it. Timothy Fancourt, the presiding judge, concluded that Mirror Group newspapers, the proprietor of the Daily Mirror and other media outlets, had engaged in illicit information-gathering practices, including phone hacking, in their coverage of Prince Harry and fellow plaintiffs, including British television actors. Justice Fancourt meticulously assessed the evidence presented and determined that 15 out of the 33 articles submitted by Prince Harry's legal team had indeed been sourced through unlawful means. In light of this, the judge awarded the prince damages amounting to approximately £140,600, equivalent to around $180,000, highlighting the extent of the infringement on Prince Harry's privacy. The ruling suggested that Prince Harry's personal phone had been a target of hacking activities between 2004 and 2009. This lawsuit is just one among several civil cases initiated by the 39-year-old prince, the younger son of King Charles III, and his wife, Meghan, against various British tabloid publications concerning privacy rights. Prince Harry has consistently underscored the invasive tactics employed by tabloids as a significant factor leading to his and Meghan's decision to depart from Britain in 2020. This departure triggered a contentious estrangement with the royal family that remains unresolved, underlining the profound impact of media intrusion on the lives of public figures within the British monarchy. The legal victory not only serves as a vindication for Prince Harry, but may also serve as a deterrent, sending a clear message to media entities regarding the boundaries of acceptable journalistic practices when it comes to the private lives of individuals in the public eye. The decision by Prince Harry to pursue legal action in this matter has stirred internal discord within the House of Windsor. Traditionally, members of the royal family have navigated their interactions with tabloids through private negotiations or legal settlements, a path previously undertaken by Harry's elder brother, Prince William, in dealings with News Group newspapers, a media entity owned by Rupert Murdoch. Reflecting on his long battle against the British press, Harry, in a statement read by his lawyer, David Sherborne, remarked, "I've been told that slaying dragons will get you burned. But in light of today's victory and the importance of doing what is needed for a free and honest press, it is a worthwhile price to pay." The ruling, the inaugural pronouncement among 3 privacy-related lawsuits initiated by Harry, sheds light on the pervasive nature of phone hacking within London's tabloid landscape. Notably, the judge highlighted that this unethical practice persisted even during the Leveson inquiry, an independent investigation into such media practices that led to the closure of News of the World, a tabloid owned by Rupert Murdoch. This ruling also implicated Piers Morgan, a prominent British television personality, suggesting evidence of his awareness of hacking activities during his tenure as the editor of the Daily Mirror. Morgan, however, vehemently denied any involvement in hacking. In the lawsuit, Prince Harry leveled accusation against journalists affiliated with the Daily Mirror, the Sunday Mirror, and the Sunday People tabloids, alleging that they targeted him and members of his inner circle by illicitly accessing his voicemail messages and employing other unauthorized methods, causing him considerable distress. The majority of the alleged malpractice took place from 1991 to 2011, a period when Harry held the position of third in line to the British throne, trailing behind his father and brother William. Here's the media drama that has forced Prince Harry into being the first senior member of the royal family to testify in over 200 years. Prince Harry's pivotal role in the legal proceedings was marked by his testimony, which spanned over 7 hours in a London courtroom in June. Notably, this made him the first senior member of Britain's royal family to take the witness stand since 1891, when Queen Victoria's eldest son, Prince Albert Edward, testified in a case related to events that occurred during a game of baccarat in which he was present. In the course of Harry's testimony, he revealed that the negative portrayals of him and his family on the front pages of newspapers had led to a deep-seated distrust, even among his closest confidants. In his written statement, he stated that editors and journalists had blood on their hands because of the methods they had used and the lengths to which they had gone to report on him and his family. The source of this sentiment was the tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997, as a consequence of being pursued by paparazzi in Paris. Throughout his extensive testimony, Prince Harry delved into Mirror Group articles spanning the chronology of his life, some dating back to his elementary school years, which laid bare distressing and damaging personal details. Describing an incident where details about a childhood injury surfaced, he remarked, "Not only do I have no idea how they would know that, but those sorts of things instill paranoia in a young man," hinting at the possibility of his doctor's phone being hacked to acquire such information. Numerous stories scrutinized Harry's relationship with Chelsea Davy, a former girlfriend he began dating after leaving school. The prince disclosed an unsettling incident when they discovered a tracking device on her car, adding another layer to the invasive scrutiny he experienced. Pressed by Andrew Green, a lawyer representing the Mirror Group, Prince Harry was challenged to provide concrete evidence of phone hacking by journalists. Green argued that much of the information Harry claimed was unlawfully obtained could have originated from alternative sources, including royal family press officers. However, Justice Fancourt, in his exhaustive 386-page ruling, concluded that nearly half of the articles presented by Harry's legal team contained sufficient evidence linking them to phone hacking and the engagement of private investigators. Invoices substantiated the use of these investigators, whom the judge deemed an integral part of the newspaper's system, employed to gather private information unlawfully and subsequently publish it. This ruling underscores the systematic nature of the privacy breaches committed by the tabloids in their relentless pursuit of sensational stories. As this was a civil case, the burden on the plaintiffs was not to establish hacking beyond a reasonable doubt, but rather to present sufficient evidence indicating its likelihood. Media lawyer Daniel Taylor, representing plaintiff Fiona Whiteman, characterized the judgment as devastating for the Mirror Group. He contended that it exposed the company for having lied to a judicial public inquiry and for misleading both Parliament and the courts. Privacy lawyer Philippa Dempster from the firm Freeths emphasized that the decision marked another clear line in the sand for press standards, illustrating the court's willingness to delve into the past, scrutinize evidence, and hold individuals accountable. Responding to the ruling, Piers Morgan, in a statement outside his residence, dismissed Prince Harry's accusations, asserting that Harry wouldn't know the truth if it slapped him in his California tanned face. Morgan continued to deny any knowledge of hacking and accused the royal of hypocrisy, noting that Harry's outrage at the media intrusion into the private lives of the royal family is only matched by his own ruthless, greedy, and hypocritical enthusiasm for doing it himself. The case involved 4 additional plaintiffs, and the judge concluded that they successfully demonstrated the use of unlawful means by the Mirror Group to gather information subsequently published. In response, the Mirror Group issued a statement welcoming the judgment, emphasizing its role in providing clarity to move forward from events of the past. The company expressed remorse for historical wrongdoing, offering an unreserved apology, taking full responsibility, and compensating appropriately. Although Prince Harry was awarded a sum slightly above half of the initially proposed £320,000 by his legal team, the amount holds significant weight in the British legal landscape. Punitive damages are less common in the UK compared to the United States, and judges are constrained by precedent in their award decisions. Referencing prior cases, the judge noted awards ranging from £3,000 to £30,000 for individual instances of hacking, demonstrating the contextual considerations that shaped the awarded amount in this particular case. The judge underscored that Prince Harry's foremost concern was to establish the full, broad picture of the Mirror Group's illegal activities, rather than seeking compensation for individual instances of illicit information gathering. This aligns with Harry's emphasis on the symbolic significance of the case. In the statement relayed by Mr. Sherborne, Harry characterized the ruling as vindicating and affirming. Emphasizing the broader context, he asserted, "This case is not just about hacking. It is about a systemic practice of unlawful and appalling behavior." Harry explicitly stated that high-ranking individuals within the news organization were either aware of or involved in these unlawful activities. Expressing his hope for the court's findings to act as a cautionary message, Harry stated he hoped that this would serve as a warning to all media organizations that have engaged in or contemplated illegal information gathering. In a late July development, a British judge ruled that only part of another lawsuit filed by Harry against News Group newspapers would proceed to trial in January.